All right, so now we're going to get into some of the bigger lifts to get a lot of the movers in play so we can have more application to the gym and more our specific sport. So the first one I love to incorporate is the landmine. Now I have a weight on it to start with. Certainly start with an empty barbell because that's going to have a low barrier to entry, but some weight is appropriate so long as the pain level is just a little bit more mild and you can tolerate it. The reason why I like the landmine is because we're not really pinching the top side of the shoulder in that extreme overhead position, especially if we have a lot of shoulder restriction that's still left over. So we can still work within like a pain-free arc of motion, but we can still load the shoulder up to develop some resiliency there. So how we're going to do this, the same knee is going to be down to the arm that's working. I'm going to put this more or less on the front side of my shoulder, just like this. And you can either, add a little bit of oomph, or you can just good old farm boy strength it up. Now, once it's here, we're simply going to push it up and away from us. Lock out the elbow and then slowly back down, maybe even until it touches the top side of the shoulder and back up. Now watch this. I can mess around with the overhead position. So it's either maybe about 130 degrees away from my body, but if I lean my body forward, watch this, whoop. Good, so simply hinging my body forward. Now I'm at about maybe 160, pushing 170. And from here, remember our scapular push-ups that we did in the beginning? Good, now we can add a little bit of that in here too. Let's get that shoulder blade to start coming back to life again in this overhead position. So we can combine a landmine press with a little bit of that oomph. Call it a landmine press with a plus. Don't care. Enjoy this one. This is going to operate more deltoid, definitely some upper trap, tricep, absolutely, but it's going to get those big movers in play so we can start to train the shoulder the way you want to train, okay? The rotator cuff stuff, that burns, sure. It's not that fun. This gets a little bit more exciting. Landmine press, start to load it up once you get more work capacity into that shoulder. It's my favorite.